Glocks are some of the most trusted handguns on the market. Their reputation for reliability, simplicity, and performance has made them a favorite for law enforcement, military personnel, and civilians alike. But not every Glock is a winner. Some models have issues that even the Glock name can't salvage. Whether it's reliability problems, questionable design choices, or just being completely impractical, some Glocks are simply not worth your money. So if you're shopping for your next pistol, keep watching. We're diving into the 5 Glock pistols you should avoid at all costs, and the reasons why. When Glock released the Glock 44 chambered in .22 LR, it was a big deal. Glock fans were thrilled at the idea of an affordable training pistol with the same look and feel as the larger calibers. But when the gun hit the market, it was a huge letdown. The Glock 44 has a major reliability issue. Anyone who's shot a .22 LR pistol knows that these guns can be picky about ammunition. Unfortunately, the Glock 44 is no exception. It struggles with many common .22 LR rounds, especially cheaper bulk ammo. And let's face it, if you're buying a .22, it's probably because you want to save money on ammo. What's the point if you have to spend more on premium rounds just to get the gun to function properly? Then there's the durability problem. Glock opted for a hybrid polymer metal slide for the Glock 44 to keep the weight down. While this makes it light and easy to handle, it also makes it less durable. Reports of cracked slides and excessive wear after only a few thousand rounds are common. For a company that built its reputation on ruggedness, this is a huge miss. Finally, accuracy is another area where the Glock 44 falls short. While it's not unusable, it doesn't inspire confidence. There are better .22 LR pistols out there that are cheaper, more reliable, and just as fun to shoot. The Glock 36 was marketed as the ideal concealed carry option for .45 ACP enthusiasts. With its slim, single-stack design, it promised to deliver the stopping power of the .45 ACP in a compact, easy-to-conceal package. On paper, it seemed like the perfect blend of power and portability, but in reality, the Glock 36 has some serious drawbacks that make it a less-than-ideal choice. One of the most significant issues with the Glock 36 is its recoil. Being small and lightweight, the gun is certainly easy to carry for long periods. However, that same lightweight design amplifies the already substantial recoil of the .45 ACP rounds. Shooting it for extended periods quickly becomes uncomfortable, and for many shooters, it's downright unpleasant. Worse yet, the harsh recoil makes follow-up shots slower and less accurate, a huge downside for a concealed carry gun. In a self-defense scenario, where quick and precise shooting can make all the difference, this flaw is hard to overlook. Another problem is the limited capacity. The Glock 36's single-stack magazine holds just 6 rounds. While 6 rounds of .45 ACP may seem sufficient to some, it falls short when compared to modern compact pistols that offer larger capacities without compromising size, reliability, or ease of carry. Speaking of reliability, the Glock 36 has a spotty track record. It's notorious for feeding and ejection problems, which aren't as severe as some other Glock models but still concerning. When your life might depend on your firearm, you need absolute confidence in its performance, and the Glock 36 doesn't quite deliver. In summary, while the Glock 36 offers an attractive package on the surface, its recoil, capacity, and reliability issues make it hard to recommend as a concealed carry option. The Glock 37 is chambered in .45 GAP, a caliber that Glock itself created in an attempt to revolutionize the .45 market. The goal was to provide the power of a .45 ACP round, but in a shorter, more compact package, making it more accessible for smaller framed pistols. While this may have sounded like a good idea at the time, the result was a handgun in caliber that most shooters found unnecessary and impractical. Let's be honest, nobody was really asking for .45 GAP in the first place. The primary issue with the Glock 37 is the caliber itself. The .45 GAP Glock auto pistol never gained significant traction in the firearms community. It doesn't offer any meaningful advantages over the .45 ACP, a tried-and-true caliber that's already widely available and well-regarded. Worse, .45 GAP ammunition is hard to find because it's not widely adopted, many gun stores don't stock it, And even if you do find it, it's often more expensive than other more popular calibers like 9mm or 45 ACP. The scarcity and cost of ammunition make the Glock 37 a hassle for most gun users. Then there's the design of the Glock 37 itself. It occupies an awkward middle ground. It's not compact enough to be a standout carry gun, nor does it offer any advantages over other full-size Glocks like the Glock 21 or Glock 30. Both of these models provide proven reliability, compatibility with 45 ACP ammo, and better practicality overall. At the end of the day, the Glock 37 is a solution to a problem that didn't exist. It's a niche firearm that failed to find its audience, and with so many better options available, there's simply no compelling reason to choose it. The Glock 42 was Glock's first venture into the 380 ACP market, and it arrived with much anticipation. Small, sleek, and ultra-lightweight, it was designed for those seeking an easily concealable firearm. At first glance, it seemed like the perfect concealed carry option, especially for those looking for a pistol smaller than Glock's 9mm offerings. But once it hit the market, the Glock 42's flaws became apparent. One of the biggest issues with the Glock 42 is reliability. Early modes were plagued by problems like failure to feed, stovepiping, and ejection malfunctions. These issues led to frustration among owners and eroded trust in the gun's performance. While Glock eventually addressed some of these problems with updates and improved versions, the Glock 42 still doesn't match the reliability standards most people expect from Glock. And let's face it, in a self-defense situation, reliability is non-negotiable. You can't afford to question whether your gun will function when you need it most. Another drawback is the size. While the Glock 42's compact frame makes it easy to conceal, it also makes it harder to shoot effectively. The small grip can feel awkward and uncomfortable, particularly for those with larger hands, and the limited sight radius doesn't help with accuracy. This combination makes it difficult to handle under stress, which is a critical consideration for concealed carry firearms. Then there's the caliber. Many shooters view 380 ACP as underpowered compared to 9mm. While 380 ACP can be effective with proper shot placement, most people prefer the added power and versatility of 9mm, especially since modern compact 9mm pistols like the Glock 43 or Glock 43X offer smaller size and significantly better performance without the same reliability concerns. In the end, the Glock 42 feels like a compromise. It may appeal to some due to its size, but its reliability issues, awkward handling, and less powerful caliber make it a less than ideal choice. For most shooters, there are better compact options available. The Glock 17L is essentially a stretched-out version of the Glock 17, designed for competition shooting. While it has its fans, the 17L is far from a practical choice for most shooters. For starters, the size of the Glock 17L is a major drawback. The extended barrel and slide make the gun feel awkward and unbalanced, especially for those with smaller hands. It's also a nightmare to holster, which limits its practicality even further. Then there's the weight. The longer slide adds extra bulk, making the gun feel top-heavy. For competition shooting, where speed and balance are crucial, this can be a deal-breaker. Finally, availability is an issue. The Glock 17L is hard to find, and even if you do track one down, it doesn't offer much that a Glock 34 or even a standard Glock 17 can't already deliver. If you're looking for a competition-ready Glock, there are better options that won't leave you frustrated.